and Sneha had built a beautiful life together in a foreign land. Their days were filled with love, laughter, and the excitement of raising their kid. Arav was a devoted husband, caring, responsible, and always ensuring the best for his family. But there was one invisible barrier between them: his perception of Sneha's parents. Sneha's parents lived in India, miles away but always close in heart. They only wished the best for their daughter's family. Perhaps it was the deep-seated belief ingrained by society that a girl's parents should take a step back after marriage. On the other hand, Sneha never treated Arav's parents with anything less than love and respect. Every week, Sneha's parents would call, eager to hear about their grandchildren and check on Arav's and Sneha's well-being. Arav answered politely but kept the conversations brief. Sneha noticed but never pushed. She knew that change could not be forced. It had to be realized. One day, life threw an unexpected challenge their way. Sneha fell sick during her second pregnancy. Leaving Arav to manage the household, care for their toddler, and juggle his work, he found himself overwhelmed, struggling to keep everything together. That evening, Sneha's father called. "How is Sneha doing?" he asked, concern evident in his voice. "She's resting," Arav replied, his voice carrying exhaustion. "I spoke to a doctor in India who specializes in this condition. I'll send you his advice. And Sneha's mother is sending homemade food and herbal remedies. We just want to help however we can." Arav was taken aback. There was no imposition, no pressure, just genuine care. "Arav, I know you're doing everything for Sneha and the kids. Thank you. Just like your parents will always stand by you, we will always stand by Sneha. Take care, and remember, you are never alone." For the first time, Arav felt something shift within him. As Sneha recovered, Arav began to see things differently. He noticed how Sneha's parents never overstepped, never demanded, only extended kindness. He saw how much Sneha valued his family and how she had always encouraged him to nurture those relationships. When Diwali arrived, her parents sent gifts as always. But this time, instead of just accepting them, Arav set up a video call so they could watch their grandchildren unwrapping the presents. He made an effort, not out of obligation, but out of understanding. One evening, as they sat together, Sneha spoke softly. "You've changed," she said, smiling. Arav sighed, holding her hand. "I never realized how much your parents love us. I was blinded by what I had been taught to believe. But now I see, they're not outsiders. They're family." That summer, when they visited India, Arav went beyond formality. He sought advice from Sneha's father, helped her mother with small chores, and embraced them as his own.
Before they left, Sneha's father placed a gentle hand on Oriv's shoulder. "You are our son, Oriv. Just like your parents, we will always stand by you." Oriv smiled, warmth spreading in his heart. In that moment, he realized something profound: parents are parents, no matter whose they are. Family isn't about which side someone belongs to, it's about who stands with you when you need them the most. And with that, their family was truly whole.
Society often places invisible walls between families, but love and understanding can break them.
True bonds are built on mutual respect, care, and the realization that parents, on both sides, are the ones who will always stand by their children. A strong marriage is one where both partners honor and respect each other's families equally. When love leads the way, unity follows.